Boom, we are going. What is up, everybody? Caveman here with another episode of Death Stranding. Playing the PS4 version on the PS5. I did see in the store the other day they had a PS5 upgrade for 10 bucks, and I said no. I even contemplated not playing this game anymore yesterday after I finished playing, because I feel like a lot of the streams is going to be me, like, you know, interactive and talking, at least for the most part. And then towards the end of the video, I just kind of get quieter and quieter and quieter. Because, dude, it's just a lot of walking and a lot of just watching and, you know, but, we're going to keep trucking through here.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear.
What do you have to do over here?
Sam Porter Bridges.
Take on a new order at the Capone
This is
City.
Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope.
But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel,
first of these knots is a
first time
bridges
watching me on
way
Twitch or
station.
something, you know, give me a
Go ahead and
follow,
take a look
give the
at the
video a
order.
thumbs up on YouTube when it comes out, because I upload these videos, try to do one game at a time, upload them Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Central Time. Take on orders for Sam. Smart drug delivery.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Use L1 and R1 to switch tabs. The focus on this delivery is of the condition of the cargo. Deliver in the best condition possible. Alright, basically we just can't fall.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
The cargo management menu can be opened by pressing the options to access the cufflinks. It allows you to decide where and how to carry your cargo, how well you balance your load, and affect your ability to watch or walk. Cool. We just auto-arranged. We got everything. Confirm. And out. Okay. There's something I want to do in the option menu. I did watch a video last night where this guy said to soothe baby, you can turn off the... So basically when you soothe baby, I don't want to sit here and be shaking the controller every time. There we go.
Beginning
Smart
scan.
drug delivery,
Have a
way
pleasant
station
journey.
west of Capone Knot City. Deliver the smart drugs.
Sam, triple check your loadout, I take it?
So I hold right on the D-pad to pull up my ladders and stuff, it seems like.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, so it's, oh, L1 and triangle. Alright, let's just make sure. Down 2 markers. I wish I could see the markers right here, because that's where I just put them down, right? Like, A should be, like, right there.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
We're gonna want to walk around. There's my marker right there. Cargo on your shoulders have a lower chance of detaching from you overall. Actually, I don't sprint. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Hey, what is that thing?
Anyone?
Oh, we can make a delivery?
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Good. That's very good. It's cargo. If lost cargo taken to a facility, then its intended destination, the following options can be selected. Entrust delivery, submit the cargo at the facility, and entrust its delivery to another player. Don't trust. Do not submit the cargo. Keep it in your personal. We're going to entrust delivery. Sweet. There's another item over there. I'm not going that way. Sorry, I keep looking at OBS just to make sure everything's working pretty well. I did talk to someone on Reddit. I sent my file log on Reddit because I was having some issues streaming and recording at the same time. And, which way we're supposed to be going here? A little bit more this way. I was having issues streaming and recording at the same time, so I posted my file log in Reddit, and someone was able to help me out with all my settings. Yeah, everything's working great. I just keep tweaking out and looking over my shoulder at, you know, at the bottom of the screen where it shows everything's recording or whatever. But we are golden.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
This thing doesn't like tip over or something. What do we have here? Can we pick this ladder back up? I think we get it back, okay. It's really good to have a top view of what you can see of Sam, because then you can kind of like judge better where his feet are. What is this? Use climbing anchors to place a rope that can... Sounds safe. Okay, so... let's grab this stuff. Oh, we're approaching cargo weight limit. What is going on here? ladder. What am I thinking? It's showing a rope. What am I supposed to do? Is our rope still over here? Dude, where's the anchor? You gotta be kidding me. Like a champ.
Remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
I hope I didn't like leave that anchor behind or something. And we need it. We have to get over this. Climb up right up there. Oh God, can I not get up there? shit. Like, all I had to do was just keep going all the way to the right. Should we commit suicide? We got a lot of trekking to do. And this is Death Stranding, guys, yeah. How much more I can do this? Need to go this way. I'll have to just bolt it.
God damn it.
Probably need to make a bridge over here.
God damn it.
That's where we need to go.
Too close.
That ladder back. Never played this one? Yeah, this is my second time playing this game. First time I only played a couple hours of it, and right now I think I'm further than what I played last time, and honestly this shit's kind of a snooze fest a little bit. I did have a friend who beat this game, and he told me that about 10 hours in it starts to really pick up, so I'm kind of just trying to fight through this.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
And I was struggling trying to put up a rope. I don't know if you saw that, but... Get me inside. Yeah, there was a part in the mountain where it was like, oh, you can attach a rope. And I thought you can like throw the rope up, but it wasn't letting me do it. So now I don't have the rope anymore.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, I'm playing this on PlayStation. On PS5, but this is the PS4 version. Like I said, I think I saw a $10 upgrade for a PS5 version, and I'm not gonna do that. I want to play this one, see how it is, then I'm probably gonna wait for Death Stranding 2 to go on sale. I'll maybe pick that one up in a couple of years or something next year.
Okay, yeah. We really appreciate this. It's not ideal, but it's enough to keep us going.
You gonna fix your PS5? Oh, you got the slim model? Yeah, I have the disc version, the first one that came out. So they got the PS5 Pro now, and I'm honestly not interested in it. You got the digital one. Digital one's not bad. It's just I have a lot of PS4 physical games.
Where are the others?
And I still buy PS4 games, and they're cheaper compared to the PS5 versions and whatnot. And then you can buy the used PS4 games that I still haven't even played yet. So
I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true.
oh, your HDMI port is messed up.
Well, then you just
Saw some videos online on how to fix that.
So what are you
I don't know if you're able to do any of that stuff, but take that in to get fixed. Yeah, I was gonna say probably best to take that into a shop. Alright, new strand established. Did you already call the shop to see how much it was going to cost to get fixed? Falling structure could now be constructed post box. So does everyone like this game for the main character of Walking Dead? I don't know. I would say people probably like this game more because it's a hideokojima game, and this is the first thing he made after he left Konami. The area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see, access other players' structures, etc. Makes sense. Yeah, I think people were really hoping this was going to be... Well, he was supposed to work with Norman Reedus, this Walking Dead guy. He was supposed to work with him on a horror game with Guillermo del Toro, and then that game fell through with Konami, and then Guillermo del Toro's in this game, and Norman Reedus is in this game, and this is what they ended up making. But they were supposed to make a horror game, and it's called PT. I had the demo on my PS4, I think, or no, I didn't download it or bother to, but it's like removed from the PlayStation Store and all this crazy stuff, so...
There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
They offered $180 to fix it.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right.
I almost wonder if it's cheaper for you to buy like the HDMI part where it plugs, like, you know, on your PS5, and you just bring that to the store with you and have them swap it out. That might be cheaper. I don't know if they'll do that or not, but 180 seems a little steep. Because, I mean, if your HDMI port's not working, they'll probably... It could be your HDMI cord. I don't know if you probably tried swapping cords, but if it is the actual HDMI port itself, it isn't pricey. They offer $180.
We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal.
Oh, it is the port. Shit. Yeah, then I would look to see how much that port costs on like eBay. If you can figure out the part number for it or something, check Reddit. Buy that part, because it'll probably cost you like $10 maybe. And just give it to them to fucking put it in.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials.
Oh, they're still going to charge you the same.
Should prove useful.
Weapons and equipment can be fabricated materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials. It's just better to let them do what they're going to do. Yeah. True. Or you could always check Facebook Marketplace and see if you can find a cheaper PS5 than what you're going to pay. The guy told me they fixed the HDMI. Yeah, I'm sure that, because like people I'm sure move their consoles all the time, and the cords get yanked or pulled out or who knows what. And that's probably the most common issue with PS5s, I would say, or any console. Take on orders. Yes, deliver all this shit that's on our back, because I don't want any of this. All of it's like burnt from the rain. You got a shop that's close to you, or do you got to travel far to get to one? One guy offered to fix it for 100, but a red flag was when he said to meet him at a gas station and drop it off to him. Hell no, dude. I would say if you find someone to fix it for you, definitely. I mean, dude, they don't need many tools at all. They just need a soldering kit. I wish I have mine over here with me to show you, but it's literally just like a binder like this big that I bought on Amazon, and every tool fits in there. So like, dude, I mean, if you met him at a gas station, he could probably just do it on the hood of his truck, if that's what he was gonna do, or in the bed of his truck, because it doesn't take long at all. Probably the longest it'll take to replace that part would be just taking the console apart itself and putting it back together. Cargo has been entrusted to another player. Good, because we're not delivering shit. Next, skip. Yeah, we need another climbing anchor, because I did not...
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
Post boxes can be used to return lost cargo. Okay, so I'm sure for carrying stuff like right then and there, we can drop a post box. I mean, it sounds a little sketchy with the red flag and that guy in the truck, but you probably should have asked him a couple more questions. I thought of that, but I'm not used to it. If somebody breaks... Shift the shop, let them fix their buy a new controller. True. I would say, yeah, it's better to go to more of an entrusted type person, but you know, you do you. I feel like you just, you know, kind of pick what's best for you. Structure that allows. That's gonna play Ghost of Tsushima, and then all your fight fell off your table. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is pretty good. I played that when it came out a while ago. But your PS5 fell off the table. What'd you do? Just like stand up and was a cord connected to it still or something? Is there a way to tell which one is like... I just fell a table. No, I bumped it against my door and hit it on the table, and the PS5 was close to the edge, so it just fell. Damn. That sucks. Okay, so we gotta go to this next location over here. I guess we could just turn right and head all the way down. What's up, TC Frey? It wasn't a dramatic fall, so I got really lucky. Yeah, if it like fell and like tumbled like 5 times or something, I'd be like, oh, fuck, that thing's done. But if it just kind of like fell and boop, might be like, okay, you know, something, you know, maybe there's a loose screw in there now or whatever, but... So when you plan on taking it to the shop, are you going to do it soon? Or do you have to like make an appointment or something? Everything else works and the port actually worked once with the borrowed HDMI cable and stopped and it didn't. So I know it's the port, yeah. Angelina live. Yo, what's going on? Going pretty good. Just playing Death Stranding 1 right now. Doing a first playthrough of this game, and so far it's just a lot of running and sneaking past invisible enemies. So that's where we're at. Basically, just want to start heading right. Get over this little. Can you even do anything? Can't even pick those up yet, so I don't even know what they are. I should have it fixed this month. Nice. Yeah, I've had to fix a couple of gaming stuff myself. I don't know. I think there's a couple of shops around me that might be able to fix stuff, but I've soldered a fuse once myself, and that was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, after I did that, and then I fixed a power supply in the newest. My friend gave me his old gave me an Xbox that broke in a lightning storm, so I just had to replace the power supply on that.
Always like the quiet.
Like I said, most things are pretty easy fixes. It's just taking apart the console and putting them back together, which is a pain.
This one's for you.
What can we do with this lunchtime? Just look. Well, it just shows you where items are and stuff. I mean, I don't know how many controllers you've been through on the PS5, but at least you're not going through strict stick drift issues. I'm seriously on my 5th PS5 controller. My best friend tried to get me to fix my controller by going to eBay and buying the analog parts, but I don't trust eBay. Dude, I trust eBay 100%. Yeah, I'm on my 5th controller. I probably should be trying to fix my controllers. But I got the warranty on this last one. So if this one breaks, I'm just gonna bring it to GameStop and they should be able to just replace it right away. But what's going on? Like, see, like I'm not even touching my controller and he's like moving and shit. I think the stick on here is just really sensitive. Yeah, I always try to keep two. I always try to keep two. That's a bad guy over there. Holy shit. I always keep one charged, and then I play with one, and then when one dies, I just grab the other one. Okay, we can eat and get some health here. I'm on 5 PS5 controllers, and I have 2. What is going on here? Shit.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination.
He's chasing me.
If you don't want to get caught.
They're all chasing me. So good news is I'm seeing my friend for his get-together on 4th of July. Oh, there you go. You guys blowing off any fireworks or anything? I think we just need to get out of this area. Oh, we lost them. We can't go past the barrier. These guys don't even talk to each other. It's just grunting the whole time. I think so. I know he said his family is getting together and he invited me to go. So I was like, hell yeah, there you go, dude. Hey, man. Today at 3 o'clock, we're going to go see some family and go swimming at a pool. We were going to go to see some fireworks, but just don't think my kid's gonna be able to make it. Last year I was like, oh, she'll be able to see fireworks, and then we realized no, and then this year I was the same way. I was like, oh, I can't wait to show her fireworks, and the more I think about it, she's too young to stay up that late. more metals up here.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, not too young to see fireworks, just too young to stay up to see fireworks. She's only 2 years old, and bedtime for her is like 8 o'clock. And then she's coming off daycare today. And then, but, tomorrow we do plan on going to the beach. Yeah, tomorrow we do plan on going to the beach, though, during the day, so that should be pretty cool. And then out here in the city, man, people blow off fireworks all summer, so it's just, you hear it constantly. Of course they're gonna put these packages on hard areas to grab. Are we still going the right way? Yes, we are. We do need to get down, though. Beach would be awesome if you really see the fireworks. I've been to the beach a few times. Yeah, I'm hoping over. Well, I mean, we'll obviously be there during the day, but over here at the. Sorry, I just got it working that real quick. Yeah, they do fireworks over here and stuff like that. Shit. It'd be cool if you can actually see the enemies in this game, because the whole fact that they're invisible, and you have this little thing just kind of pointing at where they were at, it's like, what the fuck? Oh, there's a car. Oh, shit. I have no idea what this game... Yeah, dude, neither do I. All I know is that pretty much in the beginning of the story, he says that there was like 3 explosions that happened, and time and space kind of... something happened. I know that when it rains, it makes everything age quicker and deteriorate. That's why you'll see on the ground all these plants keep growing and dying, but it's funny, the grass is still the same. Yeah, I'm blind in this playthrough. I really don't know the story that well, so I just know that the president was our mom. She passed away, and then now our sister is the president, and we have to go and get her. She's always in a red outfit, which is confusing to me. Oh god. And you drink Monster Energy for some reason. Which... I just need to go this way. We're out of the area. See, while it's raining, all my stuff in the back is like flaking off. Yeah, Red Bull. Probably gonna make me try and go up that hill. I'm liking the way at the angle that we're going right now, so make sure we're still going this. Oh, hell no, we don't even gotta go. Oh, hold on. We don't need to be going in on this at all. Metro games, like Metro Exodus and whatever. I always see those games on sale, and I've always wanted to try them out, but I've just never bought them. And I'm always 103, because that's another thing that confuses me. Is like, are they two different games? I thought one game was just maybe the original game with extra DLC or something. I didn't know, like, if it's like Metro 1, 2, or 3. Shit. All 3. Are they like a trilogy? I heard, isn't it like a based off like some Russian books or something? I think that's what I heard. I'm always afraid to look behind me when I'm doing this. There's nothing there. What the hell?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Is this where we have to go?
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Let's take care of this baby real quick. This ain't good. Oh, there's a motorcycle.
Name's Sam. Anybody home?
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Here we go.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Yes, sir. It's based on the books from Moscow. The story is really good. It hooked me from start to finish. The first game is really hard because you have to wear a gas mask all the time. So the air is contaminated and your mask can crack. So if it does, you're done, and you can patch it up. Oh shit! This isn't more survival kind of first-person shooter game, right? I'm assuming you got to take care of your mask. What? Is it a scary game? Because if it's a scary game, I ain't playing that shit. Many times I wanted to throw my remote. That's funny.
Okay, it's time.
Survival horror? Yeah, I'm good on that. Definitely good on that. Whoa. Nice, so we just connected another one. UCA membership
As always,
and increase facility
thanks for bringing more
functionality.
folks into the UCA.
The story's about about these monsters called the Dark Ones. Well, of the Dark Ones is a child with psychic powers who reached out to Atrium, so he went on a journey to see what the kid needed. Oh shit. Reached. That's what I thought you said. No, you're good. Also typos. Dude, I typos all day, man. You're lucky I haven't spelled the title right to my stream here. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see access and other player structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as
Now you're on the chiral network. I can see how one eye is bigger than the other.
Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Take it where? The second game was a bit easier since you buy gas masks, since they have a timer before you got to replace it with another one. Oh, okay. Sounds like the second one might be more up my alley. The last stage for the second game was so hard I gave it for a month straight. Wow. I'm assuming once I fill up this star, I level up. People think of you as Porter who can be relied on for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Oh, we'll get more likes now. game in that series. It was easier since you can craft the mask and craft weapons and tools like sniper rifles and stuff. Oh, that's pretty dope. Is it like an open world game? Or is it just like is it more linear? And is there any like online gameplay to it at all, or?
Your work is greatly appreciated.
It's like a linear game online. Okay, cool. Have you played
Dead man, you there?
the new
Little
Warhammer?
Okay, Sam.
You get a map that you
Remove the
turn
pod and
over
connect it
and
to
you
that
see your new
incubator.
objective. Okay. Let's see if we can get BB fixed over here.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU.
I've been wanting to pick that
Brain
one
dead,
up.
of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly.
The first one looked a little bit more like cartoony, goofier kind of gameplay. I think it came out for the PS3, but the new one looks more like
which is why we must periodically
brutal.
update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
I get my PS5 fixed. Want to hop on Miles Morales. My
you should
best friend has been
remember that
telling me I'm
BBs are
missing
just
out on amazing
equipment.
Spider-Man game and it's 50
Try
bucks.
not to get
Dude,
attached. Each one
you should
has
check
been
for when it goes on
physically
sale or
removed
go
from
check the
its steel
used
mother's
games.
womb.
Oh, well, you got the
A
digital version,
process
but
that renders them unpredictable.
I just beat Spider-Man 2 and I'm kind of regretting that I did not play Miles Morales because I feel like I missed out on
has remained in service for over a year.
Miles becoming Spider-Man, obviously.
It may need to
But
be retired before this
if
expedition
Spider-Man 1 was
is
good, I beat that
over.
one. That was really good, and then Spider-Man 2 was really good too with Venom.
You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Oh, you did. I didn't do any of the side quests in Spider-Man 2. I just didn't feel like taking a bunch of pictures, and I felt like the side quests and characters in Spider-Man 1 were a little bit better. Spider-Man 2 for me was just... I don't get why is he handcuffing himself? And then sleeping in an uncomfortable position with no pillow. But no, honestly, Spider-Man 2 was dope, man. Playing as Venom was probably my favorite part. I wish they had a little bit more of that. And I didn't like how quickly they killed off Craven.
My fair lady. Sam?
Oh, here's his sister.
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and
Even I
fewer
didn't
people
expect to
in the
die, I
cities
just thought
these
he would
days. No one's
got
having
arrested.
children anymore. But humans aren't
Him
made for
getting
living
eaten
alone.
was a surprise.
They're supposed
Yeah,
to come together, to help one another.
that was a pretty cool surprise.
And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect,
But they built him up in the game so much, I
well,
felt like right when they finally,
it's
like,
like Bridget
he...
said, extinction.
Come on.
I feel like he died a little too
Rebuilding
quick.
America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since
No,
you're
I
awake,
think it's his
it might
sister.
behoove you to freshen up.
Pretty sure it's his sister.
To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Have you ever played Cyber? I bought Cyberpunk when it came out for PS4, and the first boss fight I got into was with the one that comes down the elevator, and he kept getting stuck. And then I deleted the game. I've had a friend who's been telling me to go back and check it out and says it's really good. But I just not have gotten back into it yet.
Nice.
Hold on one second. Sorry, my wife just walked into the room. Can't imagine. Yeah, so the first, in Cyberpunk, the first boss fight you get into, I believe it's the guy who comes down in the elevator with the turret. And he just got glitched in the elevator, and I tried fighting him like 8 times, and every time he would come down, get glitched, and that would be it. So I stopped playing the game. Just like with this game, not when this game first came out, when I first played this game, because I bought it like a year or two later, I was like, oh, let me try this game. I like it. And then the walking, I tripped and fell in a river and everything on my back. Fell down the river. And I was just like, fuck this game, and I deleted this right away, too.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research.
Glitches are fucking awesome, yeah. Dude, I rarely run into glitches ever, but with Cyberpunk, like I said, I got it when it first came out for PlayStation 4, and it was just littered with glitches. Did you ever go back when they fixed it? No, I never went back. I did buy the physical version of it. It's somewhere on my shelf somewhere behind me, but I plan on going back to play that one for the channel. And there goes some butt cheeks. But
Waste
I have no intention of playing it right now. Because this game already is going to take me a while, and I don't want to play another open world game. I think after this,
Take the sample with you.
I might play some more retro PS2 games or something, because I'm
try using it on a BT. I'm curious to
completing
see how they
my
react.
retro setup right now. I'm getting all new
Who
cables
knows?
and
It may even prove beneficial
a
to
new
you.
switcher.
There was an
I finally got a
old
Sony
research paper
Trinitron.
detailing the effects of
pretty
bodily fluids
badass.
from individuals like us on BTs.
But yeah, no, I have
It's
not
only
gone
by
back to
recovering
Cyberpunk.
these
I do
materials
plan to in the
that we can
future,
unearth the
just
knowledge
not
of the
right now.
past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your
Sony
body's unique
Trinitron, it's an
properties and
old
even our
school
doomed
CRT tube TV. It's what I have all my like retro consoles hooked up to. It's
I have no
right here.
interest in
You don't see
rebuilding
it on
America.
camera, but
I want to
you check
recover
out my
the past.
YouTube page. There's a video I did. I did like a
time.
little game room of this area I'm in right now, and
After you make your connections and nothing
you
happens,
can see the
then
setup.
what?
It actually in that video. It's a different TV. I had an
said,
older
then
TV,
what?
and then I bought this one just a couple weeks ago. So the 20-inch Sony Trinitron. It's fucking awesome. Here, let me type it.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Let me try and fix something real quick. Yeah, it's a classic TV. It's really good for like PlayStation 2, GameCube, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis consoles and stuff. Oh, there we go. I got the chat box finally working. Actually, yeah, it's something you probably definitely played your PS2 on. Did you ever like a game called... Dude, Beautiful Joe? I love Beautiful Joe. I beat Beautiful Joe for my YouTube channel. I'm actually thinking about playing the second Beautiful Joe here soon for my YouTube channel. Because basically what I do is I stream these games and then I record and upload these videos to my YouTube channel. The game had me at Henshin Go-Go. Ha. Yeah, Beautiful Joe is a really good game. I wish Capcom would bring it back or do some sort of collection thing. Perform action? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not doing that. check on BB. I like how soothing this little baby and this thing is just tapping him on the glass or shaking him.
Sam, we've received a
I'll start with
distress call from the
something
distro
else.
center staff.
Cool
Check the
looking,
order
yeah.
on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
What did you just say?
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
So is he seeing all these visions
The
too?
woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
A woman in a mask who's lied to me. So dude, is this baby in the thing his sister saw? Bet you that's what it is. Take on a new order to just shooting.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
There's a good and bad ending for each one.
Didn't I warn you about
Should
this? You're mistaking the
just go to
BB's
YouTube and watch the
memories
bad
for your own.
endings.
They're
That's what I would do.
flashbacks, nothing more.
Knowing me, if I play those games, I probably get the bad
A
endings.
BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 20.
Is it just because you get the good ones because you like collect everything and
To be clear,
make all
this
the
is
right
before
decisions?
It's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks,
Because typically once I beat a game, I rarely go back and replay and beat it.
external stimuli. It is
There's
more
been a
than
couple games I've done that
capable of
before, or done that for,
information into memories, which can bleed
but
into
most
yours
games I
via
play
your
are just
connection.
like I try to do
So
blind
who's the man I saw?
playthroughs unless it's like
Someone from the
older
medical
retro
team,
stuff
maybe?
I played
Or a
growing
BB
up.
technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which
By
one made
platinum
an
any
impression?
games? No, I don't
you're
think
the
so.
expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret.
I don't really,
They're your
I don't follow the
quintessential
whole
black
trophy
boxes.
thing. I know some people
We
do.
may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Urging you to try platinum. Is that like when you get all the trophies for a game?
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Yeah.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Corellium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something.
Yeah.
If I'm right, they'll have taken it to
I don't know if there's I mean, maybe a fighting game I could do it, because I love playing fighting games, and those are usually pretty easy to get trophies in. But I usually see the trophies pop up, like, alright, cool, I got a trophy, whatever. Alright, take on orders for Sam. Focus on those deliveries on the condition of the cargo. So he must be around my age yet. Yeah, I'm kind of older. 36. Deliver in the best condition. Watch out for mules. The cargo must be recovered from one of their camps. What? Oh, no shit. Yeah, we on the wrong side of 30. So we gotta go there, take something, and come back. I'll just do this one
Mama's added
order.
a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area. Order assigned.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keeping on.
There's a motorcycle over here to the right. I wonder if we can...
Don't mind me.
Death Stranding 2, I'm thinking about it. Like I said, like, I rarely buy new games when they come out, so that one I'll probably, if I ever do decide to get it, it'll probably be when it's on sale. Why can't we use the vehicles? Because there's no
Beginning scan.
charged?
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm gonna lie, Death Stranding 2 does look pretty good, cool though, but if it's, I heard it's just like this where it's a bunch of walking, I would hope that the action is a little bit better and maybe there's more of it.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo.
Yeah, same
Simple
here.
as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Oh, like fight. Strand?
Construction complete.
So how many PlayStation games do you own, dude? Are you talking like what, PS2 through whatever?
Two wheels up.
PS4, probably around 30 games, maybe. PS2, I have a hard drive loaded with 600 games. PS5, I have many of PS5 games, unless it's like fighting games that have come out. PlayStation 1, I've 30, 40 PlayStation 1 games, like a lot.
Your drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Yep. The PS2 has like 600 games on a hard drive. And then I have like Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
You've been spotted, mind you.
Good luck getting to me.
Find somewhere to hole up. Look around and trust your instincts.
Oh shit. This guy wouldn't see me. Dude, I'm stuck.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, I gotta take something from here. Now we gotta get out of here. I got my friend's original Switch. He let me borrow until I fixed my PS5. I've bought one game since I had it, Bayonetta 3. You know, I've never played any of the Bayonetta games, and I think that started as a PlayStation game. They are? Nice. We got 66 games so far, damn. Yeah, PS5, I honestly don't know how many digital I have, and then from PS4 they carried over, so... Yeah, once I got the PS5 disc version, I was like, okay, I don't need a PS4 anymore, so I
Mules.
got rid of my
Chasing a
PS4.
cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in.
Hang up an Xbox Series S. I enjoyed it until it gave me issues. Is that the white Xbox, the smaller one? I hear good and bad things about that. I hear like it's good if you want to like turn it into a retro gaming kind of console, and then I hear bad if you want to play like anything new. Damn. I didn't know the PS5 was cheaper than that. I think you should have held out and got the disc-based version one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam
Oh, okay, my
Bridges.
bad. I was gonna say, damn, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, Slim for $400 is not bad at all.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
No, I was gonna say you probably could have taken out your PS4 hard drive and put it in the new PS5 Slim and just got all your games that way.
It doesn't have a scratch on it.
I don't know if that would have worked or not.
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine.
Sifu?
Conditions being
Is it
what they are out there.
the fighting game where the guy
Ruins
keeps
your
getting
day like
older?
shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a... I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Yeah, I
Bridges
heard that
standard
game's pretty
issue,
good.
So they ought to fit you fine.
I saw that the guys who made that game just made a soccer game that's apparently doing really good right now.
You can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
I think I bought, it's funny you say that, the last sports game I guess I bought was WWE 2K24. And I was like, man, I used to be a huge wrestling fan. And I haven't had a wrestling game in a long time, and I got that, and, it sucked. I did not like it at all. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. I felt like I was not controlling my character at all. Increasing your connection level facility will allow for more materials to be stored. They're all Make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. That's how I felt with 2K20. And then I bought I didn't buy, but on PlayStation, the AEW wrestling game was free because that one's supposed to be like the N64 kind of style. And it just wasn't good. Got it for my birthday and it sucked, yeah.
See you around.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now
Was
have
each time I try to enter universe mode, I was at the same spot too, yeah.
device that can only function because of the manner in which
The WWE games, I don't know. After playing 2K24, I was just like, this shit's ass. Then everyone's saying this new one's good, and I watched gameplay on it, and it looks the same as the one that came out last year.
Some have speculated
Yep, they make it every year. It's just like an EA NFL sports game.
That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
One might liken our relationship with it.
I wish they would just come out with a game, make it really good, and instead of coming out with a game every year, you just come out with like a season pass for the roster or something like that. Like,
the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable
I should hire me.
The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Live service wrestling game? Jeez. Do you still watch wrestling now? I've tried watching it since it got added. I grew up watching wrestling, and then I watched all the way through the Attitude Era, and then I kind of stopped after that. And then I tried watching it on Netflix, and it seems too kid-friendly for my liking. Or not too kid-friendly, it's just too PG, I should say.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Oh wow, you watch way more than I did. When Randy Orton started wrestling and The Miz started wrestling is probably around when I stopped. Probably around like 2002, maybe 2001 I stopped watching wrestling.
Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
All the wrestlers now are basically kids of all the superstars from when we watched it. There's Ric Flair's daughter, Rock's cousins, and Rikishi's kids are wrestling.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
What games do I play the most besides this one? A lot of Marvel Rivals at this point. Marvel Rivals, Tekken. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, which I don't really play that much of anymore. My wife and I play Mario Kart all the time, which is awesome for Nintendo 64. Yeah, I love Street Fighter 6. I use my my fight stick for it. I love fighting games are my shit. Like I got the Mortal Kombat poster and Street Fighter poster behind me. Jury, Guile all day, man. Guile. Any charge characters are usually my favorite. That's what I would say. Yeah, mostly Marvel Rivals. I used to play Call of Duty all the time, Warzone, but I haven't touched that in like 2 years. I'm just burnt out on it. Guile's hard to get through, but challenging and fun to battle. Yeah, Guile's pretty dope. I just like Guile because you don't have to like rush in with him. You kind of just, you're more defensive. And you're always holding back, so...
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with
Can we take this bike at all?
I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a
I would say,
watchtower
man...
relying on its sensors.
Yeah, so for Mortal Kombat, I like to play on controller, and on my controller... I don't know if you'll be able to see this. My D-pad... Oops. My D-pad, these are all separate buttons. So when you're doing moves, it makes it way easier to do on Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter, I don't know how it would work or feel. I got 2 of them. This is the second one. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna have time to complete this mission. I might have to end the stream here too, guys. But yeah, I play a bunch of games, man. Always uploading these videos to YouTube and trying to stream more on Twitch now. Ooh. Sorry, you're reading my thoughts. Oh, well. It's cool chatting, man. I gotta get going. Are you streaming tomorrow? Maybe at nighttime I might stream, but during the day probably not. During the day I'm going to be at the beach with the family, and we should be home by like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock my time. I live in the Midwest, so I'm on Central Time. Yeah, and usually when I stream, it's mostly single player games. Maybe I'll stream some Marvel Rivals, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys are digging the content, please follow me on Twitch, sub to me on YouTube. I don't stream on YouTube. I just upload more like gameplay videos and all my Let's Plays of single player games and stuff like that too. And then I have like a room tour of my games, and like if you want to see all the games I have, that would be a good video to check out. But yeah, take it easy, guys. It was good chatting, and maybe I'll stream tomorrow or later tonight, but we'll see. Peace.